I know in Africa sometimes we minimize the things we do on the side. You understand? I'll use Pastor Jen. Pastor Jen has this feeding program in Kibera he has been doing for the last 1 year. I can bet you, if I tell her to write a resume, she will not include that one in.
You're right. You're right. In fact, I'm going to include it tomorrow. Hey!
You know,
I've not been including it. You are right.
Why do you think you are? Because you think I was not being paid, right? Or you think, I don't know what we think, but do you know that the best things we do, we don't get paid for? In fact, the things we get paid for are things we hate. Sorry, that is the truth. We hate our jobs, but they pay the bills, right? And then we hurry like Pastor Jen, maybe she's going to work there, but in her mind is, your mama wiki walikula. That is what is eating her mind.
Yeah.
You know, she's eating her mind about that family in Kibera. She doesn't know what they ate. And she doesn't say that to people when she's talking about her competencies. Because we were told only the things we were paid for by somebody else are important. But do you know that the things that we like doing, the things that Elizabeth runs Women of Faith, but do you know she won't put that on her CV, her resume. You always work. Mimi nafanyanga tu na election.
So I'm supposed to put that one to add on my resume.
Yes.
What do you mean? That is the important thing. That is the important thing.
I'm going to put mine.
Look, can you imagine? As soon as you see it as a hobby, who is going to trust you with money for it? Your inability to succeed starts with you. You think Women of Faith is a hobby. Women of Faith is the real thing. This is what you want to do. This is what you like. This is your choice. You chose it. If you had ability to fund the things that Women of Choice did until they paid your living expense, you will never find yourself at the election board.
Yes.
True. If the young girls feeding program in Kibera became so self-sustaining that you can feed those people and pay yourself, there's no way you will find yourself teaching again, right?
Yes.
Right. So why do we avoid those things that we like doing and we do well? And then we are now, when we're writing to the grant maker, we are asking for this grant, but when they look at your resume, they don't find that thing there. Yeah, they don't find it. So they think you don't believe in it. So why should I trust you? Okay, now basically the proposal, each grant maker has a format, but in the format, in your mind, you should know what they are looking for. They are looking to know that you know the needs, right? And you specify them. They are looking to know that they want to know what success means to them. And they are looking to know that you have measurable, timely things, and you can show your evidence. So basically, whatever proposal you write, you need to make sure that, what did I say? NOSE, NOS. Okay? I left out one thing, the trust thing, which we have spent a lot of time on. We have spent a lot of time on establishing a relationship and trust. But basically, at the end of the day, after all these things, when you are sitting on your couch, the grant maker or key person will say, hey, what are the needs we're meeting here? What are we going to do? Because they know you can do it, right? You understand? We can trust you. So what are you going to do? What does success mean? Okay? What are the solutions? Okay? And okay, did you have evidence? Hiyo resume yako umetengeneza? Au na Judith resume yake iko wapi? Mbona mujaweka Women of Faith hapa? You understand? because that is what is important in this proposal. You are working for election board, doesn't matter. Does it matter when you are doing women of faith projects that you work for that only that maybe you may be able to know how to manage, you're right? So the evidence and the people who can give you a proposal, that's important.
Switch off the
Okay,
light.
here we go. Now, I'm running very fast on this one. I wanted to start with reporting, right? Because when you are reporting, you can see this is a really project. It happened in 2006. All right. Here they run competitions with libraries, right? So this library won this project this money from Bill Gates Foundation, and this is how they reported it. Increase critical library staff hours. Okay. The outcome: increase circulation technical leader hours from 3/4 to full time. That's something measurable, right? Something measurable. This guy was working 3/4 times a week. He now works full time, and they spent a specific amount of money, 5,203. This can be checked. This can be checked out. So when they wrote the proposal, they said, if we get this grant, we will increase the hours of the critical stuff. Increase classic and new adult book acquisition. They said they're going to buy books. Okay? That is measurable, achievable. Okay? In time. Increase children audio vision materials. And you see what they did? What is the outcome? What is the success? The success is they purchased 30 additional juvenile videos. So you can see, you have to start from the end. When you are writing a project, try to write your report and work backwards. If you write your report, this is how we are going to report it. If it doesn't sound real, it's not real. Do you understand? Do you see how they report this? The last time, a library conference registration for 2 staff, $420. Attendance for 20 staff, 3,000. This is measurable. These are things that you can actually say happened. If you are going to pay the director $15,000 and you put it there and you say we hired a full-time director for $15,000, it's right here. You understand? It's right there. Yeah. So the point is, when you are doing reporting, when you are planning about your proposal, you should think about the report. How are you going to report it? You see, there is even the person who doesn't understand money can understand when they improve children's audio materials that they spend $573 to purchase 30 books, right? They're not going to say we are going to buy it from Amazon and stuff like that. They don't know, they are not put the Amazon, right? No communications, no nothing. This is a really report of this project. So, I like you either have these notes or you have them. I like you to take a project of women of faith, a project like this. It was just to improve the library hours, and it was about $10,000, right? You see how how specific it is. They even said that they are going to allow the 2 of the officials to attend the conference. You understand? And it's put right there. So if you have a project, an organization like Women of Faith, and you are running more projects, you will have all this. You understand? You are not going to take, they are not going to take, or they are not going to tell you, man, you pay that guy 5,200, and that is 50% of the money. That's what you said. That's what you wanted to do, right? There was that thing, that percentage, Judith. You understand? If you look at this, isn't it real? Isn't it realistic? Is achievable? So we are not going to talk about percentages here now. Yeah, we are talking about, are we doing what we said we are going to do, and are we achieving something? Because we are not starting a full library. This project is improving the services. You understand? And improving the services may just mean paying the director. If improving the services of women of faith is getting the 5 directors paid so they work full time, and you can convince somebody who is in the field of leadership to fund you for 3 years, that's it. They will not tell you that the money is going 100% to salaries. That is exactly what they do. They support leadership in organizations. So that percentage, that's why I was shying away from saying 10%, Judith, and everybody, because it depends on why the money is being given, why the project is being given, right? Yeah, so it's not the percentage, is why we, what is the success? What is the success of the project? If the success of the project is to make sure that all 5 directors of women of faith work full time in their office for 2 years until the organization and the grantor says, yes, we want to develop women leaders. You understand? If the grant maker says they are in the business of developing women leaders running organizations, and they say they're going to do that, that's it. So basically, that is that's it. And the narrative is same thing. This report is real. You can actually look through it, and we can talk about it later. That's it. I've been talking. I've reached the end. The point I wanted to make is that managing people's money is trusting, getting the trust. I'll get to Pastor Jen. Making sure that you develop the trust and understanding why they are there. Okay, yes, let's hear from you ladies now.
I was just clapping for you, Daktari.
Good. Oh my God, yes.
This is too elaborative.
A question.
Yes, please.
Thank you, sir. That is a great teaching there. I just need to ask, when you are applying for a grant,
yes,
and you are doing a proposal, and you are giving a budget, including what may be remunerated for to take care of the workers in the project. How many workers should one put? Or does it matter, or the 10% is meant to take care of all of them, regardless the number of workers the organization has?
Okay, first, I would like to clear 10% from your mind. Clear it completely is not there, okay? Okay. Let's go back to why we have this project. Because some projects will need a lot of people to get done, and some projects will need few people. Some projects will need very highly paid people. Some projects will need many low-paid people. But the important thing is, what is success? You understand? If we define success, like I said, if the project is to support leadership in women of faith, is different from if the project is to provide training courses for business women in Kakamega. Okay? If the project success is how many business women in Kakamega have been trained to a certain level of business acumenship, then spending 50 or even 10% of the money on salaries is bad. You understand? What is the measure of success? If we say, okay, we want to reach 500 business women in Webuye, okay, or in Kajiado. So 500 business women. But how will we know when we have reached them? Does attending a training alone mean success? Or do we think that bringing them to make sure that their sales increase 10%, is the criteria of the measurement of success? If we sit down, say, women of faith say, we want to train business people, business ladies in Kajiado, and we'll recruit such that we know at what level their sales are. And we'll measure success if we get 50% of them increase their sales or their income by a percentage. Because when you are writing that proposal, it's you putting those measurements, right? Yeah. It's you telling the grant maker that this is my measurement. Will be success. Our clients will increase their sales or their income by 50%, or we will get them to leave their stores to come for training. You understand? Most of the time, if you just say we will give training, most of the grant makers won't do it because they want you to follow up or something. They want something special, something new. So what I'm saying is the salary part depends on what you want to do. You understand? Mm-hmm. If you are training and following up and you are paying business counselors so that you recruit 100 people, they come to the training, and then you follow them up for the next 6 months to ensure that they are putting in practice what you said, and they let you have access to them, so that you can report that we had 50 women come to our training, we followed them with our counselors, and each one increased their sales or their income by so much. You understand? So the salaries of those business counselors will be higher. You understand? Because that's what you're selling. Yeah, that's what you're selling. Yeah, but if you are doing mass training, then it means the more women who come to training, the better. So where you allocate the money depends on what will determine whether the salaries are good or bad.
Okay.
Yes, Elizabeth?
Okay, I just wanted to ask, we had a discussions one time that there are these people who comes, okay, they want to help us source for funding from other organizations, from maybe the organization they know, and they were asking, what percentage are you going, if I bring this much money to you, what percentage are you going to give me of that money? Okay. So we want to know from maybe you have been running maybe this organization. How do you treat such a thing if someone wants to help you get funds? It wants to be paid.
No, that's important, and it's not a bad question because they are in this. They are not here to help you. You understand? I said in the beginning, everybody in this environment is not here to help you, right? Yes. We must understand this. Ladies, if we don't internalize this, we can't be successful. Everybody is coming out to make sure that they can pay their bills. You understand?
Okay.
So, yeah, that's...
I want to write on our organization.
That is my take home, Daktari.
Huh?
That is my take home. I never ever thought of it that way.
You never thought of it. They don't want to write on you, Miss Elizabeth. It is work. Even the person, even the grant maker, you understand? Even Bill Gates Foundation, there's something he's getting for me. He's not doing this for free. You understand? No.
Yes.
He's not doing this. So until we internalize that, we will be taken for granted. People are selling their services. People, they may like what they do, but they still have children. The truth of the matter, all you ladies have families, have husbands, have children. They don't care that you spend all your day doing women of faith work. They want to eat. I mean, it's true or not? No, it's true, right?
Yes.
So I want to clear from your minds this fact that people want to ride on your organization. No, in fact, I'll say this. Mamas might hear me. So they have this noble organization called Noble Women, right? It's a non-profit, meaning it's when people here say it's non-profit, it actually means it's tax exempt. That the American government have decided that it is doing social work such that it should not pay taxes. You understand? But all the people around this organization, they don't care. Okay? Starting from the state of Delaware, they need their fees. They need their taxes. You understand?
Yes.
So the first time I told them that they need to pay state taxes, if they were up in arms. They said we are we are non-profit. Nobody cares. So first of all, I want to clear that. I want to clear that to make sure to when somebody comes and says, I want to help you look for money, it's not that they are riding on you, it's just work. In this environment, in this grant, like in grant writing, let me post this and stop sharing and then share this.
So we want to know how you reward them.
Yes. First of all, you see this website?
Yes. Grant.
Yeah. Okay. This grants.gov, right? This is there are a lot of people who work on this website. The government, the United States government, reallocates resources on this one. On all the grants that come from USAID are listed here everywhere, right? Nobody in this environment works for free. Starting from the people who write the grant proposals to the people who make the grants, everybody is making money out of it. So the attitude that people might be riding over you is not true, because you have a job to do, okay? And you cannot be able to do all the jobs. You are Kaziako, you have your line, and somebody is helping you find money, right? The important thing is they cannot take more than 2%.
Oh,
Okay?
2%.
They shouldn't take more than 2%, or over 10% is too much. Okay, so it also depends on if they are giving you. If say they are writing a grant for $50 million, they will not. Even the grant maker will not allow you to pay more than 50,000. So the percentage you pay will depend on the amount. Okay? Will depend on the amount. It's just negotiating in Kazi too, because after you get involved with it, you know how much hours they will spend on it. Some will want to charge you per hour. Okay? Some will like to charge you per project or something like that. But my only recommendation is for you to realize they are just a contractor like any other.
Now, just on that, Daktari.
Yes.
Now, when you get the grant, you have applied for the grant. Would you when we are doing the budget, if you include in the budget the money that you'll give this person that has helped you.
All grant makers require that you put it.
You
Okay.
include, eh?
Eh?
Oh.
It's part of the
And
cost.
how do you call it now? How will you call it in the book?
Fees.
Fees,
When,
okay.
yeah, you see, like, let's just search Kenya. Let's see.
That is nice. We have learned.
So it's just technical assistance to the government of Kenya and the implementing partners towards sustainable health information system and digital health for HIV or let's assume this is just posted. It will expire. So this is like a request for grant, right? I wanted to show you this. When you come, these grants are all here. I put in Kenya. I can reduce it and put Kenya Health. All right. Let's just go in here. You see? Do you see this project? Is there grant notice? Okay. And it was posted in June. It was posted on June 21st.
Try to enlarge the screen, Dr.
Huh?
Can you enlarge the screen a bit?
Okay, let me try. I think that no, I can't. Let me try. Just wait a little bit because it's how do we do this? Okay, but I just go. You go to grants.gov. Okay, I just give you an example.
Okay.
So what I was saying is that this is a cooperative agreement, and there is an email here. Okay, if you have difficulty accessing the full announcement, please contact us at this email. This is the email I was telling you, ladies. It's always here, and we always ignore it, right? We have a problem. We don't contact them. So what I'm saying is that when say somebody is writing a project like this, let me go to an easier one or two. So achieving, say you are in which field? Are you in health or in business? Supporting, implementing it, embassy annual program, faculty exchange program, information ecosystems, resilient. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, is this one more visible?
It's okay. I'll Google myself because I have the app with my eyes, so I can't see it. I'll Google it. Thank you.
No problem. So anyhow, see, like because of how these particular grant makers want these documents to be assembled, unless you have an in-house grant writer who is experienced, you will need to go to somebody who knows how to put the information together, so that they can put them in a way that the grant makers want. You understand? So that's why you will go to that person. But because when you're putting this, each person who puts in an application has to have an account here. Nobody will say, you see, the minimum, the hour selling here is 10 million. The flow is 1 million, okay? And the estimated funding is 45 million. That means they'll issue between 10 million and 1 million until this is exhausted. The point is, if somebody is writing a grant for you for 1 million, they cannot say they are going to write. They are going to charge you 500,000. They will be thrown out. They will not even have access to the website after that. That's what yeah, you understand? Like, are you crazy? They cannot come and write a grant on this website and write a fee of half the money. You understand? It's not possible. And that's why it's included in the grant. So anybody who tells you that they are going to do the grant and they don't put their name and they don't put the fee, that's the person you want to avoid. A person who writes grants, okay, will write their name and say, I did this and this is how much I'm charging. Okay? Because they are now, you are here, the grand maker is here, and they are in between.